local scammer.
You are, you gay, grown up in Chicago, you just end up being with a tribe of people. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. It might be different now, but when I was growing up, there were crews. We had people we hung with, right? Anyway, and I hung with people like, you remember Calvin, Lavelle, those are people that I used to hang with back in the day, and you see what happened now, especially with randomness of Vale. We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? Come to think of it, let me not bring his name up, because let me tell you something. He ready to. Where's the expose? Where is the expose?
Show out, run your mouth, pop off at the mouth. I do something called an attack. When you do the attack, you got to make sure you're real rooted and grounded. Look that way. Make sure you're real rooted and grounded so they don't know what's about to go on. You just attack them. You just attack them. What did I say? I said you better do what I said to do. Did they think you're crazy? If they think you're crazy, they'll just walk away slowly like that.
5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why. Every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes. Knowing that you telling them lies. You been telling them lies. I asked you about this. Did you lie about it? I asked you about that. Did you lie about it? Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-O-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, boo! Let's go, start telling all them lies, number one. Let's go, cause I don't believe that you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
What's up, good people? Let me know that you can hear me in the chat by typing either St. Louis or Darius Legion or Darius Crooks Legion, whatever floats your boat. St. Louis or Darius Crooks Legion to let me know that you can hear me. And thank you to the 83% of you who have liked this video or hit a star or a heart or whatever platform you're on. Given that vote of confidence for this video is greatly appreciated in advance. And please also share it. What's up to everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram? Thank you to everyone here on YouTube who is letting me know that you can hear me. That is Alice and Precious and Maddie's mama and RN Smith and Ricky and HPP and Deborah and Delilah and Dash and Miss AMJ and Jamise, and everyone else who's letting me know that you can hear me. Greatly appreciated. So tonight, we are here for another episode of, I think I'm just going to start calling it Surviving Darius Crooks again and just stick with that. And then we'll have, subtopics of Surviving Darius Crooks. Because when we break this down, all of these situations are people's experience of surviving Darius Crooks and his predatory practices and evil ways. So I think that's just a good way to keep everybody on track with this. Also, I noticed on yesterday, I didn't watch the entire replay, but I caught a couple pieces. And there were a couple requests for what has become very popular during this season over here, and a video clip specifically. and that is Darius Crooks, a mop rant. The video I shared with you guys a couple of weeks ago. And there are people like, well, where the mop rant? Where is it? Y'all want to open up the show with it? I'm going to end up including it in the trailer. It's time to update. Do y'all want a new trailer? Hold on, I'm gonna put this in the poll too. The poll I'm closing out is: have you watched all 4 parts of Surviving Darius Legion Cooks, the lunch machine story? 76% of you have, 24% of you have not. I understand y'all got lives, but catch up, people, catch up, because I'm going to be referring to stuff as we move forward. So definitely check out all parts. I will say that last night I feel like I wrapped it up in a nice little bow. I think I wrapped it up in a nice little bow. So definitely, if you don't check out no other part, check out part 4, because that's where I really broke down the receipts, the documents, I was going to say it's gone. It's right here. The folder. Broke it down. If you like, Val, what was in that folder you kept holding up? Last night, that episode, you will know exactly what was in this folder. So definitely check it out. And then the poll question is, there I go with my random Aries mind. What was I about to ask y'all? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna play this clip and hopefully it'll come back to me. Here we go. Here's y'all mop rant. Oh, I know what it was now.
This, you know what? This is the thing. It don't come up no more. This is as far as it come up. I guess I didn't get the one with the extra long handle on it. It's fine. This one, I like the spin mop. You ain't got to touch it. I twisted the pole. This is as far as it go up. It only go to 48. What's 48? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 4 feet. This 4 feet tall. This about 4 feet. This about 2 feet. This 2 more feet. This tall as it go to 48. That's it. It's not meant for me. It's meant for Maria. I love this mop. Girl, it don't the fuck go up. Extendable telescope. 22 to 36 inches or 36 to 48. Bitch, you got 2 choices. 22 to 36 or 36 to 48. That's it. It don't go no fucking higher than that. Okay? Now, do you want the flow clean or not? What the fuck do the size of the mop got to do? Girl, twist. I have twisted. Girl, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll talk to y'all later.
I still get a little chuckle out of it. Y'all love it. I've got so used to it. But I still get quite a little chuckle because it just shows you his. I mean, they're way more. Well, as I'm pulling stuff together, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna clip this out. That's gonna be our next rant clip. I'll probably just do a montage of rants moving forward, all that good stuff. So speaking of rants, Darius Crooks. So what we're gonna do tonight, we have covered the lunch machine thing, all the questions of there, what he do to you? Do y'all got a beef? There was somebody who commented, I think it was one of our people commented, Vel, do y'all have a beef or something? I thought it was a troll, and I kind of went in. I'm sorry if you, but it was a question of Vel, do y'all have a beef? Hell fucking no, I ain't got no beef with him. He's a scammer. I'm exposing a scammer who I happen to have had real life experience with almost a decade ago, over a decade ago now. And I have used my life experience of how I see that he operates to share it with others, to protect others, and also to give a voice to those who got scammed, harassed, cyberbullied, preyed on, and all of that along the way. And to today, even this day, hey, I got a story coming up. Even to this day, the people who are victimized by Darius Crooks' legion. I'm sharing our stories and people want to, can I ask a question? You got a beef with him? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you ignoring the story? Have you even watched the video? Have you even watched? And it wasn't even under the video about the lunch machine. So it wasn't even about me, the video that the comment was under. And I'm like, quit playing in my face. Quit playing in my face. People want to make it about me. Then if somebody else, the kitchen, oh, it's just the kitchenista. Oh, it's just Mel, and oh, it's just Sonny, and oh, it's just whoever else that spoke out. No, open up your goddamn eyes. It's a ton of people. So I did. I went in. Just don't ask me questions like that, because that to me means you being willfully ignorant. Like, does Black Enterprise have a beef with him? Forbes magazine, Atlanta Fox 5 News, Yahoo News, these organizations that kicked him off, Black Men's Health magazine, the Tasty Awards from this past weekend. He was going to be an awardee in Beverly Hills. They kicked him off when they found out he was a scammer. Everybody, Hennessy. How you gonna make this a me and him thing? Huh? So yeah, I do. When I see that stuff, I'm sorry, I don't have no patience for it. So the person did respond, and he was like, I'm sorry, I'll just stay in my corner because I didn't mean no harm. Well, pay attention. Pay attention. So just just pay attention. I can't help it. Told y'all this Aries season. Well, we're moving into it. Can't help what comes out. Not in this season. Anyway, so moving on to Darius Crooks and his ways. This multimillionaire who brags daily about how much money he has, lived in a 9-bedroom house. Did he ever call it a mansion? I don't know if he ever called it a mansion, but it really was a 5-bedroom with a finished basement. Whatever, or probably I think a 4-bedroom with a finished basement. But anyway, he now has his house in Houston that he purchased nowhere near $1 million for this multimillionaire. Pay like $200 some odd for this house. I'm like, all these people you call them broke, their houses, many of them are valued at that or way more. But okay, let's go with it. Maybe you're frugal. Anyway, come to find out, Darius Crooks Legion, who is so rich, lives in a neighborhood where he got a lot of ghetto issues. He is now complaining that he has a neighbor with a dog that won't stop. His house is so close to the neighbor that allegedly looked like the dog chewed on his cable wire or something. That's why his internet went out a couple weeks ago. But you so rich. You got these kind of problems? Ain't these common people problems? Ain't these broke people problems? Anyway, here's a little rant from Darius Crooks as he talks about his plan of pretty much unaliving his neighbor's dog.
Yes, a D in this course means we will see you next semester. I'm not. Y'all hear that dog? Y'all hear that dog?
That dog sounds close as hell, don't it? Sound like it's in his yard.
I don't understand. I gotta do something. Don't worry, my I'm fed up limit is coming. It's coming. My I'm fed up limit, I'm getting there. I'm gonna have to do something. Either you take care of it, or I'm gonna take care of it. And I have an idea. I have a whole idea. Either you take care of it, or I'm gonna take care of it. And no matter, dog don't sleep. I got a stake with about 25 Benadryl. I'm gonna throw over that fence. Baby, I done called the police. I done called animal control. I done put it on next door. I did all of that. The next step, I'm telling you, I'm gonna take care of it. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. I will take care of it. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna take care of it real good. And by the time I get done with that dog, He won't back over here no more. By the time I get done with the dog. So either you take care of the Benadryl, you take care of the dog, or I'm going to take care of it. And that's that. Yeah, I follow the chain of command. Yes. And I don't want to harm no dog. But I just don't understand how you in a neighborhood and you let your dog bark incessantly every day, all day. This dog does nothing but bark every day, all day. I had the lawn guy doing some stuff outside and he to go to dog barking at the lawn guy. Go somewhere. I don't care about no camera. I'm not going on nobody's property, but that steak is. That steak is. I even looked up. There's a video on YouTube, and the video is how to keep a dog from barking or something like that. There's a high pitched sound it plays, and he came up near the gate. He heard it, and then he turned around and walked away. So whatever it is, it definitely works. But yeah, either you take care of the dog or I'm gonna take care of the dog. Cause I'm so tired of this dog. I swear to God, I am so tired of this. I've called animal control. I called the police twice. I put it on the Next Door app. I don't know what else to do. You hear it? It's 9:35 p.m. in a neighborhood. Why is this dog barking?
I was sitting here thinking, I'm going to close out this poll first. Should I continue with the Surviving Darius Legion Cook series? 92% of you are saying yes. 9% of you are saying no. 9% of you, I hope you're aware that we do have other content. I go live in the daytime with trending topics and other various topics that interest us. So there is still other content for you to watch while we do this series in the evening if you're not interested. I understand everything ain't for everybody, but this is obviously for the 92% of my people who watching it. So there's that. Do you think that Crooks has already pissed off those neighbors? Do you think that it could be possible, and I don't know, I'm just asking the question, that it could be possible that these neighbors, those neighbors, do it on purpose? They like, Rover, it's 9 o'clock, baby. Go outside, go bark. It's 9 p.m. or in the morning. It's 5:45 a.m. Come on, Rover, go outside and bark. Because we hate that scamming bitch next door to us. Do you think that there's a chance that there's been some interaction and some stuff that Darius Crooks, whether it's park his car on their side of the driveway, leaving ish, even his old house in Atlanta, he had boxes and all kind of stuff on the porch. Like it was like deliveries that you could tell had been sitting there forever because they were water damage. She's not a good person, but she's not a good neighbor either. She's not a good neighbor either. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me see. Hold on. Oh Lord, am I gonna be able to find it? Why they don't let you click it from here? They should let you click it from there where you don't have to search through the chat. But somebody, I appreciate, because it's oh Lord, now the thing is sticking. Hold on. Now it's gone. Where is it? I'm sorry. Somebody sent me a 20. Well, I can at least see it. I just can't display it on screen. Jackie, thank you for the $25 super chat. Says, is Vel Nito on vacation? We miss him. Vel Nito, he has been on a hiatus. I had to get through the lunch machine story. He was, here it is now. He was on break for a while. Maybe there's a chance he may show up later, but he will not be on the open forum because I can't control him. He gets a little too reckless. Y'all thought I was getting reckless. He's more lit than that. So what I'll do is I'll share a link, my Patreon link, and I'll just open it up when Velnito agrees that he's willing to, do another show. And that'll probably be maybe Friday. So definitely make sure you are connected and subscribe to our VIP text community, 312-847-2346. And then you will get the link whenever Velnito decides to go live. There was another one. I'm sorry, y'all. It's hard to navigate. Jessica Brooks, thank you so much. Appreciate your content. This is an eye-opener to scamming. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening with a open mind and heart. It is greatly appreciated. It says, I love when Vel gets reckless. Yeah, well, YouTube don't. I gotta balance it out. Oh, they was hitting those videos hard. Not the last one we just did. I calmed it down a little bit last night. But them last two, they was like, if you don't quit playing with us, we don't play that. Monetization just whoop. So we can't do that all the time. That's why we'll do Velnito on Patreon and just open it up. So definitely subscribe. Go over there and you can be a free member on Patreon. That'll be another way you make sure you don't miss it. Question. I'm closing out poll question. Do you think that Darius Crooks has already pissed off those neighbors in some way? 97% of y'all say yes. Absolutely, Vel. You already know she's toxic and has a nasty ass attitude and don't know how to talk to people. Thank you so much, RN Smith, for the $9 super sticker. Really appreciate you, friend. Okay, so speaking of his toxicity and nasty attitude, we know we've talked about multiple times on this channel that Darius Crooks is a cyberbullies. He's a predator, et cetera, et cetera. What he has become accustomed to over the years is being able to silence his detractors and people who were exposing him. That's why to some people it seems like, oh my God, why all these people coming after him now that he's so successful? Now he's soon as he started saying he was a millionaire, all of a sudden, soon as his restaurant closed, all of a sudden people coming out and saying he a scammer. No. People have been doing it since like 2012. Really, even back in my day. Back in my day, we were saying it. We just didn't have platforms. Nobody could hear. Y'all couldn't hear us. You didn't live in Chicago. So what has happened over the years in the earlier days, Darius, because it was nobody had platforms and people who would speak out, it'd be them posting on their own social media, et cetera, et cetera. He would then harass them. He would post their information on his page. His flying monkeys would go after them, harass them, be in their DMs, be all through their comments. The person would get scared thinking, oh my God, all these people are after me. When it's Darius Crooks bots, his bot accounts, it's literally him. You might think it's 20, 30 people. Darius Crooks behind 19 of them. And then maybe 2 or 3 flying monkeys. What you say about my master? Girl, that's why your wig crooked. That's why you don't know how to put on mascara. That pink look ugly on you, girl. Like they doing all that. On top of that, they be like, I'll come get you out there in Cincinnati over there on Park Place. And people are like, oh my God, they know where I live. No, they did a lot of digging. Anybody can find out where anybody live. Like it's public information if you're resourceful enough. And they ain't finna do nothing. But people would get scared. And I understand that. If you're not used to the internet shenanigans and all of that, I could see how that would scare people. And it would. And it worked for years for her, as in Darius Crooks. For years, he was able to silence people by harassing and cyberbullying them. So today he still does the same thing, but it doesn't carry the same amount of weight because people, all his grifts, all his tactics are rinse and repeat. All of them. It's the same old, same old. So everybody know at this point that Darius Crooks, if you're an everyday person and you don't have a platform, he's going to blast you as he did this lady here who looks like she only commented, this has gotten old with Darius Crooks and like his stunts and tricks. Darius Crooks then responds and says, so has that wig. And he then posted a picture of the lady. Then one of Latonia, one of his followers, one of the flying monkeys said, y'all, just why Darius Crooks with a frowning emoji, crying emoji with a heart, and then 3 laughing emojis. Darius Crooks then said, y'all be real upset when I say something back. If y'all done started, I won't have to finish it. I've got thick skin. Bring it. Girl, you ain't got no thick skin. We see it all the time. You ain't got no thick skin. So he's still doing the same tactics of bullying, and then, some of the flying monkeys getting the person DMs and, be harassing and bullying them like some goddamn teenagers. Ridiculous. Then some other flying monkeys said, I ain't gonna display these. For me, I feel like I don't care about displaying them because I'm like, they're commenting on public platforms, and supposedly he got millions of followers, so they know millions of people can see it. So if they were so afraid of having their info out or their name out, you wouldn't comment. That's how I look at it. But anyway, I'm just reading it from here, but normally I would post it. I just didn't feel like creating overlays to put it on the screen. Here's one of them. Why they coming for you, knowing they want no parts? Arr. Then another. Gilbert. You wrong. So petty, master. Laughing emojis. Then Darius Crooks. Be careful. I saw this and it bothered me. She's from STL. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is from one of the flying monkeys. I'm sorry. Their names crossed out. Darius Williams, master, be careful. I saw this and it bothered me. She's from STL. The same place he going to do a review. I hope her son turn him every way but loose. I hate when he come for women. I'm sorry, that's not a flying monkey comment. That's in the red head. I hate when he come for women. All right, we're with that one. And then the other ones, he's always coming for women. That's what punks do. Poll question, we're putting in the chat. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. I gotta hop on camera because Crooks is on. Poll question. Does Darius Crooks have thick skin? Does he have thick skin? Cause look like if somebody says something he don't like, he got to run. And he got, all these followers, supposedly. He should be used to it by now. People going to say what they're going to say. He got to post them and drag them and talk about what they look like. I'm going to do this one. I ain't did this one in a minute. I'll be right back.
5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You been telling them lies. I asked you about this. Then you lied about it. I asked you about that. Then you lied about it. Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-O-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, boo! Let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe nothing you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so closing out this poll question, does Darius Crooks have thick skin? 97% of y'all like, nah, Vel, you already know that. Why you keep asking us this? I just want y'all to see, because she claims at every turn that she has thick skin, but then her actions prove otherwise each time. She's also known to like throw a rock and hide her hand, bully people, and then if people give her that same energy, then she's, crying and whining and cyberbullying them. So last week, people were calling her out on Twitter because Darius Crooks was flying. He was at the airport in the Delta Lounge, and as usual, he's sitting there being very inconsiderate. He is on his Instagram lives, talking loud, just putting on a show for his audience. While he was doing that this particular time, because he's done this multiple times, he's filming the employees and talking about them, as well as you see in this picture here, a little girl with her headphones, minding her own business. He filming her and talking about how the male employees look. They ended up calling him out on Twitter. Says below is the employee filmed without permission and disparaged by Darius Crooks. There was also a young child captured, and I'm sure her parents would not approve. They covered their faces, and Darius Crooks was sitting there. There was a guy on the side of him who was an employee. He found that guy attractive, so he's sneaking to get that guy on the film, acting like he's talking about what's out the window. Y'all see out the window, blah, blah, blah. But he's actually filming the guy. And then he turns around and he's talking about the guy. Then these particular people are in front of him. And he's saying that the guy in front of him, like, he all right, blah, blah, blah. Why are you doing that to total strangers who are just doing their job? They're just there to do their job. And you on there cackling with your D-hags. And everything he does is cute to them. Ha, 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 Master. Ha, ha, how he look. Show us, Master, what they look like. Ha, ha, he ain't cute, is he? Oh, you just staring at him, Master. Sick. So people are reporting him to Delta, adding Delta about the situation. And Darius Crooks, because he does, as much as he tries to act like he doesn't, pay attention to what is being said about him in the various groups that expose him. He was fully aware that people had reached out to Delta regarding this situation, but he was telling his flying monkeys that I hear y'all telling me that they didn't put me on. They saying stuff to Delta. So this is her response, which again leads to supposedly how much wealth she has.
Apparently, they're tearing me up on Twitter. That's what they said. That's what y'all been inboxing me. Y'all said, "Oh, they really tearing you up on Twitter." Y'all inboxed me and told me apparently the haters tagged Delta in a post that I guess I put up, or the reel that I put up. Imagine going to the Centurion Lounge that has no connection with Delta. Imagine going to the Centurion Lounge where you have to have an American Express to get in. Imagine going to a Centurion Lounge using your Platinum American Express and paying about $60,000 to $75,000 a month in expense. And imagine some hater going to American Express or Delta saying we don't like him. Truth be told, I'm Diamond Medallion as of February for next year. You know what that means? That put me in an elite category of people who achieve Diamond Medallion status for the following year. Gives you complimentary access to the lounge, and you get to board the plane first, and you don't pay anything for your luggage. And that is Diamond medallion, which means you spent $28,000 at least in airfare to make it to Diamond Medallion. Deal with it, right? Deal with it. Yeah, they said they tagged out. I said, okay, well, that's fine. Told them I said, hey, because once they look me up, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, we ain't fucking with you.
So that was Darius Crooks' response to those who are calling him out about his horrible behavior in public. And Mocha said, and how I feel. Who cares? I don't know. And they're oh my God, you got them master. See, they don't know why they come after you. You slam them every time. I don't know why they come for you. What? Did he just shimmy? Yes, he did. Because he's that full of himself and he's that low vibrational that he thinks that was a flex. He thinks that's a flex. It's beyond me. Like he's the only one with an American Express card. He's the only one who can get in the business lounges. It's not something that everybody can do. His coins are minimum to Amex. Yes, Amex. Yes. That's why I was like, oh, if they found out who I was, they wouldn't F with me anyway. What? You're not that important to them at all. I have 3 girls, and if he filmed one of them, yeah, a lot of people feel that way. Closing out some of the polls. I mean, well, let me close out the poll. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was reading some comments. Oh, I accidentally hit it before. I think it takes a minute to show up. Oh, this part here. He don't realize that he's documenting his crimes, right? In talking about the situation with the neighbor's dog, where he's literally laying out a plan. So that means that if something happens to that neighbor's dog, it's documented for all the internet to see that Darius Crooks had planned to do something to the dog. And good luck with that, because Peter is going to come after him, and they going to get him quicker for what he did to a dog than what he's done to all of Black America for over a decade. Trust, they're going to move quick on that. We won't have to wait for to see what happens with that. They're going to have him locked up before we can even get the story out. I had the same thing happen with neighbors. Dog, I called the pound, and the owner sold him. Yeah, I've had that issue as well with some neighbors, not my current place, but one of my other houses. And yeah, I went through all of that, but I'm like, you're a multimillionaire. What are you doing next to neighbors with that close where the dog sounds like it's in your kitchen? You're supposed to be so rich. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. Right. He's so full of himself. Absolutely. Yes. And we see more of that as we move along through these stories. Let's see. What's next? Let's see. Oh, this show moving kind of fast. Yay. Look at God. What are you doing? I guess we'll talk about, let's do the mental health grift. There was another, did I pull it? I think I did. There's another story that came to my attention via Twitter. I'll say a reminder. Now I need to be playing a commercial because I forgot to pull this in. Let's try this first. Let's see. Let's try here first. Hopefully I have it here. But it's another clip of Darius Crooks and his behavior as it pertains to mental health. Remember, he's saying, and maybe I'll just play this clip. This will give me a little time. Hold on. Do we want to play this one? Play this one for a second. So this is Darius Crooks talking about Jeremy. If you remember, we were talking about the 3 Kings, 3 Queens tour that never was. And Jeremy ended up, backing out due to his mental health. But It was also Darius Crooks was canceling it, and it was a matter of hours until Darius Crooks officially canceled it. Now Darius Crooks is trying to shift the blame to Jeremy, saying that Jeremy was weak, a weak bitch, and that he's not strong enough to be a leader. He shouldn't have did it anyway. He shouldn't. He's not cut out for this. Just degrading Jeremy because he had mental health issues. So let's do a little bit of a retrospect for those who haven't seen this part, and then I'm going to pull up the new receipts on this as well.
You have to be concerned about, right? You got customers that you have to deal with, right? A lot of that, all that goes together. I'm sorry. Just telling me I'm going through something mental and you're a social media influencer, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I'm so sorry. I can't hear it. That's what this is. Look at anybody that's popping on social media. Anybody full of hate. Full of hate. You could say the right thing. Tabitha Brown. They hate her. Half lover, half hater. Miss Netta. Half lover, half hate. It don't matter. It's social media. That's what happened on social media. So I'm sorry. I can't go through with any of that. I can't go through with the notion of like maybe somebody's going through something mental. We're all going through something mental, right? You knew that when you signed up. You knew that when you came on board. You knew that when you quit the first time. You see what I'm saying? And none of the conversation was ever tailored towards any of the here's where my mental is at. Do I believe he lost friends over like this, like he said? Well, I mean, anytime LaQuincy go to your house and you tell her to get out, is it, I mean, yeah, you lost friends, but whose fault is the losing on, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like you got to place the blame on the right person. Yeah, you can say you lost friends. I'm cool with you saying that. What's up, Candy Sincerity Johnson? Yeah, we all targets. It's cool. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's what it's going to be. But, you know, I don't care about that. Ghost Boy back talking about me. They stay wearing me out. Baby, go make your content. Yeah, it's tough. You know, and the whole thing with his husband, you know, I want to protect his husband too, but it's like they talking about my husband. Well, honey, y'all wear blouses and Gucci belts and painted fingernails. Of course they gonna talk about you. That's par for the course. Deal with it and move on. They're not gonna not talk about you. You posted it. You the one hit post. You the one hit upload photo. Yeah, they gonna talk about you. So I mean, it's like I thought he had thicker skin in this, because I'm like, they talk about me too. But guess what? And they call me everything. I'm called all names. I left Piccadilly. The lady was like, you are one of the most hated people on the internet. I don't even know why. I love you. Same thing I said, sis. I don't know why. But, you know, you got to deal with it. Whatever way you choose to deal with it. Because people are not going to stop talking. And you better believe they found the weakest link. You better believe they found the weakest link and went in hard. They found the scan in this because
so we go from that to exhibit A. Let me remove hold on, move that. Darius Crooks himself, and I totally forgot about this. It's a little small on y'all screen. But remember when Darius Crooks was at Chantel's Just Until, the kitchen comeback, and he had his nervous breakdown right there on his live. Well, it was theatrics, but let's go with it. Look at this.
He had thicker skin in this because I'm like,
This is some hard shit. Like, this is not even. It's difficult. I promise you. Like, I have seen you every step of the.
Do a lot of detail about anything.
I hate it so little. I'll find the original because I do have the longer live stream, But that bottom picture in the middle is literally the moment when Darius Crooks fell apart during the kitchen comeback, which he quit the following morning, sitting there crying. Well, again, I'm going with the theatrics version. Sitting there crying, tells him, I can't do, I've done the best I can. And got one of his flying monkeys sitting there trying to console him. And he calling Jeremy weak.
How do you have thicker skin in this? Because I'm like,
Hard shit. This is some hard shit. Like, this is not even. It's difficult. I promise you. Like, this is. I have seen you every step of this.
do a lot of detail about anything.
And listen to that flying monkey behavior. I've seen you every step of the way. Oh, it's so bad for your master. Because they are fooled and bamboozled into thinking just because he goes live 15 times a day that they actually have an accurate vision of what's really happening with him. And not that it's all theatrics. That was theatrics. And then he got nerve enough to call somebody else weak. You got pictures of you. Well, for one, we got multiple episodes of you claiming mental health challenges and quitting things business related. On top of that, you've taken photos with medication on multiple occasions. And then you want to call another man weak because he has a moment where he needs to step away for his mental health?
How do you have thicker skin in this? Because I'm like,
Hard shit. This is some hard shit. Like, this is not even. It's difficult. I promise you. Like, this is. I have seen you every.
biggest link.
Uh-oh. I was trying to remove them all. So I'm going to close this one out. Have you seen Darius Crooks post or talk about his mental health crises? 71% of you have. 29% of you have not. But I'm going to give you a quick little overview. I'll give you a quick little overview today. Yeah, we're doing good on time. I'm going to give you a quick little overview to catch you up. 29% of you. Also, there's a comment here that I starred. CB is saying, Vale, please stop using that high-pitched voice. It's beyond irritating. Real talk, your natural voice is nice and makes me want to listen to you. When you do that stitching up, it's almost painful. I think CB is referring to the flying monkeys. Arr. So, I don't know. I'm all about majority rules around here. And to my knowledge, the majority of the people enjoy the flying monkey. I actually get requests for it. So, y'all let me know in the poll, majority rules. Y'all want me to stop doing the flying monkeys because it irritates CB? We'll stop doing it. Y'all vote and let me know. Thank you. So, speaking of Darius Crooks, mental health issues, those who are the ones that are put on versus the ones that are real. I don't think none of them real. And to be honest, he's a narcissist. We know that stems from Darius Crooks' issues as a child. He didn't get, in his own words, didn't get love from a daddy. He only saw his daddy 4 to 5 times in his entire life. Saw his daddy in the casket, didn't have no feelings. His mama, he claims, although he was raised with his mama and his grandma, he claimed that his mama always basically chose men over him. And and basically his mama wasn't no good. Basically, let him tell it. My experience of knowing his mom, talking to his mom, seeing his mom, I just never saw how he described her. And I was like, well, people are different behind the scenes. We see it all the time with Darius Crooks, where he acts a certain way in the public, even though it's still a mess. Actually, no matter where he acts, in front of the camera or behind the camera, it's always a fool. But anyway, I was just like, well, maybe there's a part of her that I just haven't seen. I never saw this evil mother that he talks about. An uncaring, unloving mama. I just didn't see it. Back then, I didn't invest a lot of thought into it because it didn't matter to me. But that same mama that supposedly, that Darius Crooks will tell you was unloving, uncaring, chose men over her child, and all this other stuff. She had 2 more children after Darius Crooks. Darius Crooks is the oldest. He grew up as an only child till his teen years. Can't tell you the exact year. Then his mom had his brother and sister with her ex-husband, who was his stepfather, who was the one he said put him out because he was gay. Now, these are all Darius Crooks versions. I got the blog posts from way back when, too. We'll read those one day. So Darius Crooks' mama still has a relationship with her other children and her grandchildren. They're very close. They all moved away from Chicago to another state together. And you see photos with his mama, with her grandkids, the mama at family events with her kids. But then Darius Crooks says she the one with the problem. Meanwhile, he the only one that ain't around nobody. And disowned his own cousin who he grew up with, who he was so close to even when I knew him. But everybody else the problem. Okay. So Darius Crooks, here's for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna try to read in my regular voice. This was Darius Crooks' statement about his father, and I'm going here because I'm showing us how we got to this mental health crisis space. Said, never had much of a father. My biological father died when I was 19. Looking at him, I'm sorry, for those of you who don't know, this is a post that Darius Crooks posted on Facebook in June 19th of 2017. This was on Father's Day. So he got a lot of these out there because this is his way of love bombing. This is his way of getting attention, et cetera, et cetera. Some of y'all gonna fall for it and be love bombed about it. Oh, that's so sad. And it is. But she uses it for nefarious reasons. This is all a part of her indoctrination and all that. So I'm sorry, it don't move me like it's gonna move some of y'all because I know better. Never had much of a father. My biological father died when I was 19. Looking at him in his casket was probably the 4th, maybe 5th time I ever remember seeing him. I never shed a tear. How could I? His presence in my life was never significant enough. Of all the kids he had, they tell me he and I look the most alike. How is it possible to look this much like someone I never really knew him? I will never forget it. 312-991-5909 was his beeper number. He said to beep him and he was going to come and pick me up. I beeped him no less than 75 times with the 911 at the end because it was my emergency. I stood on the steps of our apartment building looking at every car that rolled down the street. I hoped each car I saw was his. Imagine how my early teen self felt when he never showed up. So he was in his early teens, y'all, when this happened. This probably helped to change his DNA. And also, we don't know what kind of person his father was. Well, obviously not that great of a person if he only saw his son 4 to 5 times and the son was a teenager. Said a lot about the father. Sound like 2 birds of a feather. Like father, like son. I was crushed. There was a little bit of pain I still carry today. We see it because you act it out amongst people every single day. Actually, I've never had a great male role models. The ones I saw or that were placed in my life taught me crazy lessons. One taught me it was acceptable to meet a woman and treat her only kid like ish. Another taught me it was okay for your character never to match your integrity. Remember, because what do we watch every day with Darius Crooks? Another of his male role models taught him that it was okay for your character never to match your integrity. And we watch this play out, and then flying monkeys and the D-hags act like this man is so transparent and so God-led and Christian and all this other stuff. He's telling you here, he was taught that it was okay for your character to never match your integrity. as long as no one found out. Unfortunately, now people are finding out. Another taught him that it was okay to date a woman and treat her kid kindly, but you could hit the woman if she ever got out of line. He says, I'm no saint. I've done my share of horrible things in life. I always get stuck on this. I've done my share of horrible things in life. I know because I've experienced one of the horrible things he did, turning on close friends and scamming them, and then all the other hundreds of people he scammed in Chicago. I've seen the horrible things. I would never describe anything I've ever done in life. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I ain't saying I ain't done nothing wrong. I ain't saying I ain't hurt no feelings and all of that. But I would not describe anything I've ever done in this life as horrible. Nothing. Nothing. Not horrible. A bad decision, a mistake, or something like that, but not horrible. That's on another level. That's malicious. That's like stealing. Lying on your family members, lying on your mama, lying on your stepdad, and making up stories about them, painting them out to be people they are not. Saying things that that never match your integrity, as long as people don't find out. That's what horrible is. He says, but it's a wonder I made it this far based on the examples I had in my life. Father's Day for me means nothing. However, I can certainly appreciate all of the great celebrations going forth for all men who have represented well. I have given up that hope I will ever know what it is like to have a dad. I can't even physically say the word. This girl got real pain, y'all. I vow, though, to fuel this energy into being my kids everything I never received, saw, learned, and accepted from my own dad. Life is sure is interesting. Now, what we know about her today, this was in 2017. What we know about her today is she doesn't want kids. She thinks that she says they stink and they cost money. Those are her quotes. Now, she could play a role, with anybody. Like, she's a good actress. So kids will get around her and she'll entertain them a little bit, but she don't want no kids. I don't ever remember her ever saying she wanted kids, to be honest. I ain't never seen her be no person that was like that. That part was for the theatrics of this post. She's like, oh, I'm gonna add a little flavor to it and say, when I have kids, I want to be the kind of father I never had. Add a little spice on it. So that's how we get to where we are, where some people are like, how does a person turn out to be like this? That's it. That's it. How does a person who has all that going on, and then they have a alleged friend who they've known for over a decade, they get up, not me though, because I'm almost telling my story. An alleged friend that they've had for almost a decade, the business deal goes awry, and now that friend is trifling, weak, a bitch, all these other things, a weak leader, ain't gonna ever be nothing because they can't handle success and growth, all of it. How you go from that when you have left and quit businesses for the same exact reason, mental health? You sat there in Chantel's kitchen for the kitchen comeback, crying with those tears coming down your face. You sat there on camera on your Facebook, Instagram, and whatever other platform in front of binders and 3 random ass pill bottles, talking about your mental health was the reason why you abruptly closed 3 restaurants in 2 states with over 50 employees with no notice to anyone. And you want to point a finger at Jeremy, who walked away from something that was already falling apart and you were about to cancel. Jeremy walked away from something that had one contractual person, and that was his friend LaQuinty. not the 50 plus employees you had across 3 restaurants in 2 states. But he's the one that's not a leader. He's the one that's not cut out for leadership. Meanwhile, we fast forward from 2020 when the state of Georgia closed one of your restaurants, the Soul Crab Atlanta, and then the other 2 you closed because you couldn't handle it. No way. You never can handle it. That's why you had Christy come from Chicago to get Greens and Gravy up and running, because you fell apart and had a mental breakdown the first week the restaurant opened. You was at home in your bedroom in the dark. You was calling her, crying on her shoulder, so much so she felt so bad that she left her home in Chicago to come and help you run the business. Well, I'm sorry. She came to help you, and then you wasn't even coming to the business. You ended up going to Dubai. Talking about your doctor told you he prescribed vacations for you. Then you have other posts you've had out there. Medication. This one here. Talking about your mental health. I ain't talking about people with mental health issues. I'm talking about this girl's grift. How she uses mental health as an excuse to create mayhem and chaos and do people wrong, and then use it as a scapegoat. February 8th, 2020. This is when the restaurants were closed abruptly. Darius Crooks, Darius Legion Crooks, goes on to say, it was about 2 weeks ago. I felt this rush come over me, and not in a good way. I feel like crying, like literally tears were forming for no apparent reason. I had felt this feeling before. Oh, I'm reading this in my normal voice for CB, just in case y'all like, Vale, what a voice is that? CB don't want me to do voices. For no apparent reason. They like my regular voice. I had felt this feeling before. This time, it was stronger. It was more apparent. Showtime was in 90 minutes. So I talked myself out of acknowledging my feelings and promised to check in with them later. I made an appointment that night to see my psychiatrist. When I got back to Atlanta, after a full workup, the news was delivered. It's an imbalance. That's what depression is. Someone said to me, well, you don't look depressed. That's somebody who knew him, who said, who's like, girl, you around here flouncing around and being sassy, girl. You don't seem depressed to us. They knew the real. He said, someone said to me, well, you don't look depressed. That's when I told her, mental illness doesn't have a look at all. If you're not feeling yourself and you've done what everyone else said to do, you've tried prayer, eating a vegan diet, smoking weed, meditation, yoga, and everything else people will talk you into doing, a good psychiatrist and therapist will always do the trick. Listen, you have one life to live. Live it to your fullest in the best health ever. So this was Alice. See, let me stay on track. Alice comment just stripped me out. Alice, you know I'm trolling. So that was Darius Crooks' message when he abruptly closed the restaurants. That was his way to get people to not focus on the fact that he abruptly closed these restaurants, never even told the employees they're coming to work, they can't get in the door, they're not getting paid. He talking about everybody gonna get paid. People weren't getting paid. He then later says, well, they can go to the labor department. Why would they need to go to the labor department if you pay them what you owe them? Landlords didn't know he was quitting. He got signs on the doors from the vendors for the liquor talking about if he don't, they saying all liquor that's in that place belongs to us. Like, don't touch the liquor, don't bring it out. They put a sign on the door. Then she's doing the theatrics, gulping down pain meds. Then fast forward. I ain't pulling a lot of clips. Hold on, y'all. I hope I got this handy. Lord, let this one be handy. Oh, yeah, it is. I just seen it. So Darius Crooks doing all of that. This is in 2020. Fast forward to 2021. This was in January of 2021. Almost a year later, Darius Crooks is on his IG Lies, and that's the reason why I call him IG Lies, because he's on Instagram lying. They're meant to indoctrinate and a place for him to just lie his ass off, and hopefully they buy it, and they do 99% of the time. He gets on there a year later after everything I just read to you and all of that, and this is what he says about his mental health condition.
I don't even want to call it depression because I really haven't been diagnosed properly yet. But I turned 40 the other day.
He is now 42, people. And this is what he said. Now, he told you in this post that I just read, he had all kind of a mental health full workup. And they said it was an imbalance. And now he is saying in this video a year later that he don't even want to call it mental health because he still ain't really got it checked out properly. Oh, hold on, I'm supposed to be playing. Play.
I don't even want to call it depression because I really haven't been diagnosed properly yet. But I turned 40 the other day.
How, if you haven't, in 2021, you haven't been properly diagnosed yet, how in 2020, which is for some of y'all who ain't getting it, I'm confused, Val. He said he got the medication. A year later, he's claiming he never got checked out. What is this saying? A year prior is saying you got checked out. A year prior, you're showing medication, claiming it's mental health medication. A year prior, you are on your Instagram lives and news have showed that you sitting there talking about you closed due to your mental health, talking about you got prescription meds there that you take. I wish I had this full live. I don't have that full live. I only have that part of it. Right, Marlena B. A lot don't care who tell it. She forgets, right? Case manager said he has Tic Tacs in a pill bottle. Welcome back, friend. I heard that it was a situation, a mistake. Welcome back, friend. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is just mind blowing. I don't even know what else to say about it. Hell, there it is. Ta-da! Surprise, surprise. Like, speaking of surprise, let's close out this post. Says, should I stop doing the flying monkey impersonations? Per CB's request, 19% of you are saying yes, you agree. This bothers y'all eardrums. And 81%, which is the majority, says, give it up, Val. Everything ain't for everybody. I cannot create this channel and appease everybody, but what I can do is appease the majority, and that's what I choose to do. So I'm sorry if it don't work for you, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. There's a lot of things that don't work for me on the internet, and guess what I do? I don't watch it. I don't know what else to tell you. Or I get over it. I'm like, oh, but I enjoy everything else. I get over it. I don't try to produce people's shows. And it was even before where did I have this conversation? Was it on Patreon? I was like, I don't really get coming onto people's shows. I guess because I'm a creator too, but even before I was a creator, I never went on people's platforms and told them how to manage their thing and what they should and shouldn't do. Even before, but now that I even do it and I see how much goes into it, I wouldn't dare critique someone and tell them what to do with their platform. I wouldn't dare try to produce somebody's show. I have people who are a part of this community who are creators, and I don't offer suggestions or opinions unless they ask me, because I know how much goes into this. But you know, some people are more special than I am. They think that people's platforms can be accommodated for their particular taste. So moving on to Darius Crooks' most recent grift is the return of the Slanderous food reviews. Darius Crooks is now back in St. Louis. He's back in the STL. He's back there letting you know who that Cheryl Mosey said you asked though. I asked about that person's comments, Cheryl. That wasn't me asking. That was me asking you about their suggestion. Context clues. Comprehension is clear. Let me stop. So Darius Crooks is going back to, well, has now gone back to St. Louis. Last time that Darius Crooks was in St. Louis, he was caused a ruckus. He was around there like the Tasmanian devil, critiquing Black-owned restaurants, giving plentiful negative reviews. I got a video. We did a video on it. I ain't have time to pull all that today, but he decided, because he likes clicks and views, and you know the 3 Queens tour is now over. Not going to happen. She needs content, and so last year he was trucking around across the United States of these Americas, harassing Black businesses. He and his videographer Corey, who's there, walking around with a big ass camera, not asking people for permission. If people were saying, please don't record me. Oh, no, we ain't going to record you. No, we just doing this for our content. Then they got the people on full. Darius Crooks telling Corey, this is why Corey didn't get blessed in this situation, Corey, truth be told. You're still young. You're in your early 20s. If you're wondering why this didn't work out, it's because you were compromising who you were as a human to placate to this satanic leader, cult leader, internet cult leader. So Darius Crooks telling Corey, no matter what they say, still film them. So they telling people, no, we're not going to film you. And next thing you know, Corey still got the people on the camera. So they doing all of that. And there was one restaurant that was closed. What I didn't care for was that a few of the people were restaurant owners were placating to Darius Crooks, not realizing that he was there to create drama. So they like this one guy, his restaurant was closed that particular day. And so Darius went there because I think the Google information didn't match. The hours didn't match that they were closed or whatever. He didn't, the guy hadn't updated it. And then he had another location. Like it was something like his business wasn't doing so great. So he wasn't open. And he was using the space as like event space sometime and all this other stuff. So all these things, Darius Crooks goes there and it wasn't open. Yes, all of us would be a little peeved at that. But Darius Crooks' approach, of course, was to blast the restaurant owner. The owner then rushes up to his place and then apologizes to Darius Crooks and then offers to open up for him and, you know, cook him a meal and all that other stuff. Not realizing Darius Crooks could care less about that. Darius Crooks just wanted the content of being able to say, see, this was wrong with Black restaurants. Y'all don't be open on the hours y'all say, and you done wasted my time and all that kind of stuff. Then there was another situation, and I did a video on it, so y'all can go back and look. I don't know where it's at, but it's in the list. Then there was Lefty's Fried Rice, which is a black-owned Chinese food restaurant. Yes, Black-owned Chinese food restaurant. It was recommended to me by many of our people who live in St. Louis when I was there for the Tim Norman trial for a couple weeks. I've been to Lefty's quite a few times. I went there every time I was in St. Louis, and it's good. I enjoyed it. It was the best fried rice I had ever had. You didn't need to put any soy sauce or anything on it. It's just made to perfection. And then they had some other great dishes as well. Darius Crooks, Lefty's owner, had tickets to the Dining with Darius Crooks event already. So I guess she was a follower. However, because he was coming to St. Louis and ripping apart all of the restaurants there, people who she knew of, you know, other restaurant owners, etc., she decided that when she went to her dinner event that she had already booked, she said, well, I'm going to critique his food while I'm there. Well, she pulls out her camera and they're encouraging people, yeah, post it online, and other people on their phones. What they didn't know at the time was that the owner of Lefty's Fried Rice was sitting there doing a full-on review on her live stream. And when she she was like, the shrimp was the cheap shrimp. She was saying that she ended up having chicken. I forgot what part, I don't know if it was put for the salad or what it was for, but her chicken wasn't cooked all the way through. And she showed that it was pink. Now, she's showing this on live, so you can clearly say that she literally just dug into her plate and it's pink chicken, not cooked. She shows this on live. Darius Crooks and crew, I'm sorry, CB, the Flying Monkeys, they got wind of it, and they she had already left by then, because now she's on live outside and she's saying she feels like she got food poisoning. Now I don't know how much she might have been doing some Darius Crooks dramatics, because it was all very quickly thereafter, but whatever. She's on live. They didn't realize she's on live, and the Flying Monkeys and D-Hags up in that event are saying, I can't believe what she just did. She lied. She brought in that raw chicken, acting like it was your chicken, and now she on her live, and now she talking about she's sick. So the Lefties fried rice owner then goes to urgent care. She went to, again, I don't know how much of it was theatrics or whatever, because I've had food poisoning before. I'm sure many of us have. Usually it don't. I ain't gonna lie. I have had a couple occasions where as soon as you feel like you just swallowed it, it hits you. But that's what she claims. So she then takes herself to urgent care, gets her paperwork from the urgent care clinic, and then shows it online where they say she has some kind of gastro something or other. It was some technical medical term that had gastro, which is related to the stomach area. And then Darius Crooks said that ain't even meaning what she's saying is meaning. So anyway, the Flying Monkeys, they got on. Darius Crooks went live as he usually does. They're on there and they're saying she basically set it up. She brought the raw chicken in. She's a hater, all that kind of stuff. It's like, why would this lady, a legitimate business owner in the St. Louis with a very popular restaurant, literally, when I ask people, what should I have when I go to St. Louis, when I sent the text messages out, as you see the number scrolling across the bottom of the screen right there, people were responding, telling me Lefties, that was the most votes, was Lefties fried rice. People saying, get the Chinese food and get Emos. We'll get to Emos in a minute. So she's well known, or the restaurant is well known in St. Louis. She ain't no scrub. Now they want to paint her out to be, and then some of them Flying Monkeys talking about some, I ain't going to her, she not upstanding. I ain't going to her place no more. Meanwhile, you with a whole sociopathic scammer who is known nationally as a scammer, who was in the national media as a scammer, and you talk about you ain't gonna go to this lady's restaurant no more because you think she brought some raw chicken in because your piece of chicken wasn't raw. Whatever. So all that drama was going on, and some other stuff. He ended up on, somebody did an interview. Again, I got a video with this, so I ain't breaking it all down. But all of it, he ended up doing an interview with a blogger out there because he was ripping apart all the restaurants. And but a lot of people, again, the clout chasing piece of it, I see it time and time and time again, where people are so busy thinking, if I can only touch the hem of his satanic garment, maybe a little bit of that popularity, maybe a little bit of his fake wealth would rub off on me. They all fall for it. And guess who gets the popularity or the wealth or perception of wealth? None of them. None of them. Not even Jeremy and Corey. Corio's crook sexual tale. We're going to get to him too. We got that next. Actually, we're going to close out with that, I think. Anyway, Darius Crooks is now, with all that I've said, he's back in St. Louis. He says, this is how I started out, that he was resuming his Slanderous Black restaurant reviews. Question: Do y'all want just Black-owned reviews or open it up to everybody? So a couple other people there said they want it opened up to everybody. They want him to slander every restaurant across America. Well, wherever. He plans on making it international too. It's going to be interesting. I'm very interested. I can't wait to see it. Darius Crooks responds and says, okay, y'all have spoken. Everybody is about to get this work. Does that sound like somebody who's interested in spreading good and promoting businesses and finding great meals across, the world? No, that sounds like somebody who's looking to create drama to me. So then Darius Crooks starts with a post while he was, well, I'll just read it. It says, headed to do restaurant reviews next week. I can't say where though. I'm just popping up in a city. Where should I go? And please suggest a place where marijuana is legal. He ended up landing on St. Louis. That was today. He went to dispensary. He has loaded up on edibles, indica edibles, and he said that he was even going back. So he loves to load up on the edibles when he travels different places because he needs them to function at this point in his life. Again, the demons are surrounding his bed at night and he cannot sleep in peace. He used to think that they were out there just to do his bidding and his work. He didn't realize when he signed the deal with the devil that the Satan demonic angels, they tend to turn around on you and eventually hunt you. So that's what's happening. So he can't even function. He can't sleep at night. He takes them every single night and through the day when he has his episodes. He then ends up in, this is him in the Delta Centurion Lounge. This is again where he was filming the employees without their permission and talking about people. His post here is blackest ish I've seen in a while. The American Express Centurion Lounge in the Delta has opened. I won't be back in ATL for a while, so I had to come check it out. A full review is coming. You can make out most of the dishes, the ones you'll probably guess, blah, blah, blah. So again, everything has a negative spin. Is this what a girl said it was getting old? I think this. Oh, no, I don't think so. So then now Darius Crooks is in. Oh, this was his other post. He had decided where he was going. He says flight booked, Airbnb booked, rental car booked, St. Louis. See y'all Monday. Can y'all please start marinating the meat now? Again, he's coming for drama. He says, St. Louis, we're going to be good this week. I really do come in peace. Look again like drama. Then he puts a list of the restaurants that he's planning on visiting while he's in the STL. Oh, I didn't pull it over on my side so I can read them. Anyway, y'all can see them better. Oh, here it is. Mainlander, the Flattened Calf. I ain't finna read all this. But anyway, those are the restaurants. Y'all read them. I've done enough reading today. So he then makes a stop on yesterday, the one that we are aware of, and he went to Emo's Pizza. It was also highly recommended for me to go there, and it took me a while, and I finally went, and I wasn't impressed, but okay. I am from Chicago. But anyway, Darius Crooks, his post says, this is the emos everybody from St. Louis are talking about. And before y'all start, yep, I went to the one in Hampton. Now, a lot of people in the comments were saying stuff like, what's happening with that pizza? Says, and the manager took your order, which is the craziest part. So they basically, everybody's talking about the quality or lack thereof of this pizza. Looks burnt, looks overcooked, looks a mess. Says, somebody comments, girl, they did that on purpose after the last time he came. So these are people in the comments under Darius Crooks' post. That's exactly how I feel. I never seen food come from there look like that. So everybody is saying, people are saying, that ain't how they pizza look. They said, that ain't right. They set you up for failure. Somebody else says, that's what I read also. The person that made his order posted under, I don't know what, VOTP on IG, He said, yep, that was me because of what he said the last time, laughing emoji. So then this person, now I don't know how true this part is, but allegedly the person who was the manager who had something to do with getting these pies made, as in pizza pies, says, I'm the one that made the pizza, LOL. I did it on purpose because how you treated us the last time you came. Somebody also, and I didn't see that here, also posted, that's why you got to be careful how you talk to people and treat people, because you're going to end up eating some poison. Like, true, facts. Right. Maria B said they probably spit in this food. Hopefully. So then Darius Crooks, I ain't got to actually post it, but I got it on my side. He then posted, because now people are like, where you going? Why you go there? And oh my God, that ain't how emos look. They like, what? They set you up? What's happening? So he then posted this because he's now upset, and he's like, y'all who told you, oh, he's saying, as in y'all asking me who told you to go to that location. That's the wrong location. Nobody goes to that emos. It is what he's saying, that the people are saying in his comments. So then he's seeming mad. He done went to screenshot all these comments and circled them of all the people who told him to go to that location. I think they were setting you up. I think they were setting you up, girl. But he was mad. I'm like, oh, he was hella mad to sit there and screenshot 12 images and then circle each time somebody recommended that particular location. They setting you up. She ain't getting it yet. She ain't getting it yet that she a joke. She a joke to the whole community. She ain't getting it. She ain't getting it. She a little slow. God bless her heart. Bless her heart. So this is him talking about emos. I didn't bring this one in. This is him this morning. Hold on. Did I bring this one? I'm all over the place with my clips today. I didn't bring it in, did I? I didn't bring it in. Hold on. This would be, I do a search. Oh, Lord. And it didn't take it. Hold on. Oh, now it's taking it. Here it is. Oh, I got to remove one first. Hold on. All that for nothing. Hopefully it still show up. It didn't. Hold on. So this is Darius Crooks this morning talking about the emos situation. Here it is.
I'm gonna go back today and give me a little more. No, I did not wake up super early, believe it or not. 6, my normal time, I guess 6:30-ish is when I woke up. I don't know if that's normal time or not, but it was about 6:30 when I woke up. 6:37, something like that, I don't know. Yeah, I racked up on edibles. I ain't done, though. No sense in me coming up in here without taking a lick back to the house with me. Okay? Ain't no sense in me coming up here without taking a lick back to the house. Not that I need any, but, it's nice to have just in case, You know what I mean? These people got some, plates in this house. Oh, Lord, don't tell me the Arabian troll. No, she a real person. I thought she was Arabian troll, sis. When I'm leaving, why? I just got here, shit. You ready for me to leave already? I just got here. Oh, they ain't here. There go the Arabian trolls. I knew it. I knew they was coming. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go put my stuff on private. Knew they was coming up in here. It's too early. I knew they was coming here. And I can't even get to them all. I can't even get to them all. I'm trying. If I go private, they all go away. Yeah, man, they be in here deep, bro. Moment you say good morning, them fuckers be in here, and they only be in here at night. I mean, in the morning time. It be a few at nighttime, but it be in the morning time, baby. They be a plentiful. Okay. It's just indica edibles. Just you ain't need no certain kind of that. It's just indica edibles. That's it. Indica edibles. Just go there and say, let me get indica edibles. That's it. You ain't got no particular type, no particular brand, none of that. Just indica edibles. That's it. Hold on, I got to go private. I'm not gonna. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go private. I'm not getting ready to be trying to block these people left and right. I can't to them that fast. Hold on. I can get rid of them now. You know, it'll take but a second. Ain't no need to worry what the night is gonna bring. It'll be all over in a few minutes. And they're gone.
Oops, I didn't know I was muted. Never mind.
All right. We are now on private. Okay.
Well, I'd say, so what I was saying was the Arabian trolls that he's speaking of is you end up, when you buy followers, as he has done to get the numbers that he has, the bad part of that, the negative side, is that you end up with troll bot accounts because you bought all these random followers and they come from everywhere, usually out of the country and stuff. And so they turn out to be like real people that end up or bots that troll your accounts, and they're just saying random stuff or they're typing in their native language, etc. And his account gets taken over by that, his live streams occasionally. The thing he won't tell them is it's getting taken over like that because of the fact that he's been purchasing fake followers over the years.
And as you can see, they're gone. The numbers have gone down. They have been excommunicated out of here. And we don't got to worry about them bothering us no more. Okay, happy birthday. Okay. This is my bird emos. That people love. I didn't have a problem, too much of a problem with emos. I don't know why people thought I didn't like emos. I never said one thing about it. Yeah, I got the whole house to myself. You don't hit a dog? I wonder why you don't hit a dog. Well, sound only travels so far. Mm-hmm. Sound only travels so far.
That's another one of his things. He insults their intelligence all the time. All of the time.
At a certain point, tape is on. What y'all want me to say? She said she didn't hit a dog. That's what she said. She said, I did not hit a dog. And I see the sound only travel so far. What I'm supposed to say? Thank you. I don't hit a dog. Thank you. Yeah. I eat anything in the morning. I don't have to have breakfast rule. I have whatever. And this emos was in the refrigerator that I bought home. Yeah, I'm not at home right now. That's why you don't hear dog. But I think everybody knew that though. Everybody is aware of that. I thought you didn't like the pizza because the post had the side eye emoji, and you said something to the effect of, is this the emos y'all talking about? Right. Is this the emos y'all talking about? Question mark. Where do you hear my opinion in that question? Where do you hear my opinion? Where do you hear me give you any feedback in asking you, is this the emos y'all talking about? Where? Where is it? I asked a simple question. Is this the emos y'all talking about? Where in that question did you ever hear me say, I don't like emos? Where'd you hear me say I like emos? Where'd you hear me say that? The emoji? The side eye emoji? I said, is this what y'all were talking about? With the side eye emoji. Where do you hear me say in that, I don't like emos? And you know what I found to be so funny? Let me tell you what I found to be so funny. You're able to determine I don't like emos from putting up a question, but you can't make your own inferences on simple things like, where's Corey? Where's Crystal? When are you doing this? What'd you do about that? You could be in my business and ask me 95 questions that you can answer yourself if you use common sense, but the same common sense that you currently possess by telling me that I don't like emos, even though I never said I don't like emos, you can't use that common sense and apply that no place else? You mean to tell me you do possess the ability to look at information and then process the answer based on context clues, but you want to sit around here and ask me dumbass questions and not use context clues? Got it. So when I say use that same energy, intelligence that you use on that post with emos to answer that question, now you know what I'm talking about. All right? Because you should have been asking me every Dumbass question under the sun, and then you can't use your own common sense. Yet I put a post up with no opinion, and you drew a whole inference. Could write a paper. Okay. Help me understand and help my unbelief. Okay. Help me get it together, because y'all sure be over here asking me every 14 million questions you can think of, but you can't use that same logic. The problem is the looking emoji, and we started calling it a side eye. Cause all I did was look. Is this the one y'all talking about with the side eye emoji? All I did was look. Right. In walks the backpedaling and pussy popping. Thank you. In walks it. Here it comes. It's on its way inside. Because all I did was ask you a question. That was it. And y'all automatically assume whatever. I don't like it. I didn't like it. He talking about, girl, they went as far as saying, y'all let him come in town talking about our stuff. What did he say? Cause he just ate the emos. So what did he say that was so bad? You know what I think it is? You just don't like me. That's got to be what it is. I can't think of nothing else besides you just don't like me. That's got to be what it is. It's just, I ain't said nothing out of place. I have not talked one bad thing about emos, but yet and still, you let them come into our city, tearing our city apart. What'd he say? He said he didn't like it. Where he said it at? It's in an emoji. Girl, what? Girl, what? Where does he specifically say he does not like?
Now put in the chat why somebody say, oh, you're far behind. Nick T, sweetheart. Or hey, I'm pretty sure. I try not to misgender people, but friend, you're far behind. You're saying no sound. That was about 10 minutes ago. We got sound again. I was muted. Let me know in the chat what Darius Crooks, Scamyon say, Nasty Crooks, what she didn't do when she just left the kitchen from eating greasy pizza. What didn't she do? And just got in the bed. Let me know in the chat.
Emos. Well, he didn't really say it, but what if he didn't say it? Why you got an attitude? Because what? Well, because what? Why? I don't know. He always saying something.
Right. She didn't wash her hands. She ate that greasy pizza, rubbing her nose, and then just flat out just got in the bed. That ain't her bed. The Airbnb bed with white sheets as we can see. And she just laid up. Probably ain't washed her ass either. Laid up. Now we don't have to wonder, well, we never did, why there was poo-poo stains in that Verbo bed she was staying in, the house she trashed. Remember, the homeowner showed us the pictures of the poo-poo stains from the bed she was lying in. Look at what she does.
Well, when did he say it? Go look on his page. Well, I did. I just don't see it. But you seem to be... My beard's still better. Your bank account not. I think that's all that matters. I could buy a better beard. I could buy a better you. You can't. Checkmate. Well, I thought he said it. Well, where is that? Well, I just don't like him. Oh, that's what the real truth is. You just don't like him. Oh, okay. Well, just say that then.
Don't say he talk about St. Louis, because he ain't say nothing bad about St. Louis. Just say you just don't like him. Just do that. Then that's cool. Let me ask you another question. Why you tuned in to somebody you don't like? What is it about your self-esteem and your self-worth that you feel like it is necessary to get validation from someone that you don't even like? What is going on with you mentally in your mind that you have enough time and enough energy to focus on somebody that you don't even like, who don't even know who you are? What's happening here? Because that's the bigger question we need to delve in, right? And I'll tell you right now, if you don't like me, just unfollow me.
Right, Nick T saying, I thought he was built for this. Because does this I'm gonna put a poll just to keep us busy. I'm kind of letting this play so more of y'all could understand. Because some people just be feeling like, well, Vel, you making a big deal out of all he did was not deliver some orders here. That no, this is so much bigger. And I've been telling y'all this for the last 2 years. I think we're going into 3 years of going into 3 years of talking about this. In April or May, I think it'll be 3 years. No, probably June for me. June of this year will be 3 years that I've been sharing stories about Darius Crooks, Scamyanse. And I want y'all to understand what I'm saying is so much bigger. This is, and even the parasocial, social media cult-like behavior. You see how he talks to them. He literally has indoctrinated them to a level that he can literally disrespect them on a daily basis. And they sit there, and as you look in the chat, that's why I record with the chat as well, so you can see that they're laughing at it, and they're like, you shouldn't ask that question. Get out of here with your stupid questions. Like, they start to mimic her. It's very sick. Like, all her dysfunction that we just read about, her dysfunction as a child, she's now morphed that into being able to act that out, and that hurt and pain and void that she has on people on a daily basis. And she's found a group of people who enable her daily. It's very sad. It's very sick. But it's also like very interesting for me, like from a psychological perspective.
It's fine. It's people I do not like. And baby, I don't follow them. Okay? I don't know what they got going on. Don't care. You could come put a gun in my head and tell me tell me the Kitchenesa's last post right now. Bitch, I don't like her. I don't follow her. I don't know what she is doing. I blocked her. Okay? So I don't know. So what is it about?
Thank you, Mocha Goodness, because I forgot about this part. I was watching that as well. Now, I have never had any weight loss surgery or anything. I'm about to get my tail back out there and start walking and get back in the gym. So thank God that has worked for me. But looking at the amount of pizza that she had on that plate, I was like, that to me looked like quite a bit for a bariatric patient who supposedly your stomach is shrunken, right? And on top of that, she's not going to only eat that. She's going to go on and do some food reviews for multiple restaurants. And then she'll claim, I'm only eating a bite here and a bite there. She's already gaining her weight back. Like, it's clearly seen. As much as she tries to pretend like, ooh, this don't fit me no more. Trying to put on her 4X clothes again. Talking about, see, y'all, this was a large. It don't even fit me no more. Girl, that was when you was 4Xs. She doing all that, all the theatrics. But you can clearly see that she is gaining weight and busting out another one of her sleeves. But yes, and I see that constantly from those who do know about the surgeries, who say that's impossible what he's doing. He's drinking alcohol constantly. He's snacking he's doing the food reviews and snacking all day. People are telling me that's not how that works. You can't do that. You would be sick. She's busting out of it.
Oh, I'm not fussing. What is it about
that long ass rant? And she said she ain't. How long we been watching this? 15 minutes. 10 of the minutes she been ranting. Talk about she ain't fussing. 10 of the minutes she been fussing. But she gaslighting them. And they like, oh yeah, Master, okay, you're not fussing. You just educating us.
Yourself that makes you feel like you have to tune in to somebody's work that you don't like? What is it about yourself that we need to look at and delve into and deal with and settle? Because this is too much. If you don't like somebody, you shouldn't be hanging on to what they doing. Let them go in peace and you go in peace. You go find you some.
I think, oh, that snort. I think that's supposed to be subliminal to those of us who screen record her and then use it as content. Sweetheart, you got rid of your piece when you decided to not only scam everyone you scammed in Chicago, but you continued to do it. That's when you gave away your piece. This is your karma. This is what you've asked for. You created this. You threw the boomerang and now it's coming back. That's what this is. You don't get to control it at this point. You don't get to control it. You get to control your cult until it ain't. But you don't get to control this. I'm going to screen record and tens of other people going to screen record and the exposed groups are going to post every day, all day. And when I don't feel like it or don't have time to know what's happening, I go over there and catch up and go on Twitter and they fill me in and I put together some content. And the people, they message me, Vel, did you see this? Vel, did you see that? And they say when I do the polls, I'll be like, y'all want to continue this exposing? They like, yeah, Vel. 90-something% of them be like, yeah. The others would be like, Vel, I'm tired of her. I'm like, you got a daytime show. This is what you created. This ain't people just picking on you. It's people responding to your actions.
Mm-hmm. But it's fine, child. It's definitely getting weird.
You know what it is also, though? You got to keep in mind when she talks about how she really wasn't raised the way that I guess she thought she should have been raised or whatever. Her father wasn't in her life. I can't attest to what her mama really did and didn't do. For one, it's been too long for the stuff I did know. But I attribute this to, because of the fact that I have a background in early childhood education, years of experience, etc., in childcare. How when you don't help a child to develop their social, emotional fully, when they act out and you don't teach them that there are repercussions for their behaviors, and then they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they think that they can throw tantrums, bite somebody, take something from somebody, push somebody down, and there are no repercussions. There's no consequences. That's what it reminds me of Darius Crooks. I almost feel like he got to go through that stage of life and further, and he never felt consequences in a real true way or in a consistent way that taught him how life operates. So now as a grown 42 yet looking 62-year-old man, looking like a 62-year-old, looking like a senior citizen, he still doesn't understand that there are consequences for your actions, even if they don't come immediately. And so he's sitting here whining that people are recording, whining that people are commentating on her actions, on her behavior, when these are consequences for her previous behaviors and current behaviors. She's undeveloped. Hold on. I see a super chat. Hold on a second. I want to acknowledge this so I don't. Ooh, I got a whole bunch of comments I ain't got to yet. Thank you so much, Sock Snob Films. I think we are watching the beginning of his fall, starting with the Three Kings. He has about another year or two. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard for me to say, Sock Snob, because of the fact that I've been around for, I've known him for, I've known of his crimes for how many years is it now? Where we at? 13 years or whatever it's been. And I have yet to really see him face the consequences. So I'm kind of at the place where I'm just sit back, do my commentary, expose, and I just go with the flow. But I will say that I can see I can see the cracks in the foundation for sure. That I can attest to. How much longer we got of this before we looking at a Bishop Whitehead situation or Donald Trump situation? And shit, she might get away with it the way we at with Donald Trump. I don't know how much longer we got, but I'm with you that there are cracks in the foundation. With all of you who were saying that, 100%. Okay, we got a few more, couple more minutes with this, but I like y'all to see this because I want y'all to see this. This is key for her, part of her grift. This that she does, y'all don't ever see it. Why? Because she does this in real time and she never saves these. These don't get posted. They are deleted. One and done. So people don't know this exists. They don't know this part of her behavior. They see the other stuff, but it's worse when you watch this stuff, if you can imagine that. You see the cyberbullying, you see the viral moments, but that stuff happens daily on this level. So that's why I wanted to play this. And then we're going to wrap up with Corey. We're doing pretty decent on time, though, because I don't want to be here too much over 2 hours.
You are fussing. Let the emos bless you. All right. Well, I'm fussing, Jennifer, and you're blocked. So there we go. We are now even. Oh.
So he's so unbothered that by someone saying, let the emos bless you and let it go, they get blocked. By telling him to calm down, that it's not that serious, they get blocked. but she can handle it. Her skin is thick. Okay.
Okay. See how we do that? It's very simple. Right? You see how easy that was? I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm not finna have that kind of you see how simple that was? Do you see how easy that is? Right? Somebody is saying you're fussing. I'm telling you I'm not. They're saying you are. I don't have to engage with that. I can just click a button and boom, now they're gone forever. See, that's an example right there. There's your example right there. You see how easy that is? It's so simple. It's so very simple. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Yeah, it doesn't get any simpler than that. It's that easy. See what I'm saying? And you go on about your life, and you live your life, and you do your things, and that's it. Amen. Amen. Right. No, put an exclamation point after that. Amen. Amen. Question. Amen. Exclamation. Okay. Yeah, just let them go, child. Let them go in peace. You see, they're gonna do you fussing. All right, cool. Well, you could do whatever you want to do. You go on. And what we gonna do? Keep living. Oh well. All right, I'm up today. Yesterday was I needed a personal day yesterday. I needed a personal day yesterday. I needed a day to chill and get myself together. Okay. You know, D, it is, but some of us women's be attaching all sorts of emotions and thoughts, and I that's fine, but that's not my fault.
And you see how, again, flying monkey behavior. One of the D-hags is in there. Well, you know how us women be, us women folk. Sorry, master. You know us women folk emotional, and we misunderstand everything you men's do, even the sassy bitch men. What? So now that's women's fault that he just went on some rant? What?
I understand that people are attaching emotion and whatnot. You got to control that. You know, you have to take, you got to take a step back and ask yourself, what is it about this situation that's got me so attached, right? What is it about what's going on that I need to attach my feelings to any of this? I mean, that's a mature thing to do. This is no longer about whether or not you like somebody or don't like somebody. You know, look at a particular situation. If the situation does not have any value in it, why are you attaching value to it? That is a false sense of security. What is going on with your self-esteem? What's going on with your self-esteem that you are attaching value to an empty place? What is that? What is it about? We got to get to the root of that. Baby, there's no water flowing over there. There's no life over there. Why am I attaching myself to something that is not moving and growing? And why am I comfortable doing that? Why am I comfortable attaching myself to something that is staying stagnant when I know in order to grow, I have to be challenged? Right? What is it about what I've got? What is that? What is that? What's going on here? We gotta delve a little deeper and deal with that. You can't be attaching yourself to shit that just to be attaching yourself to it and then putting the blame on somebody else. That's on you, baby. That's on you. That is not on somebody else. That is on you. I know, Josh, all of us. It's all of us. We all be doing stuff we ain't got no business doing. But I know attaching myself to a dead space ain't gonna do nothing but kill me. But yeah, here I go, attaching myself to a dead space as if that makes any sense whatsoever, and it does the fuck not. Okay? Right. You in the middle of the sea with a canoe and half a paddle, and them humpback whales is on their way to chomp your ass up. Okay? Anyway, it's 9:30. Let me get myself up and get myself ready to do some stuff, some work today. I got a video to get out. I got to get Timothy's done. And once I'm done with Timothy's, then I have to work on emos. Because I don't have an editor, so I'm editing my own videos. I'm editing my own, which is fine. It's not a big deal. I'm editing my own. I got a little B-roll happening. Okay? Give me a second. I got a little B-roll happening. I got me some music in the background. I'm not telling you where I'm going. You think I'm telling you where I'm going, sis? Girl, think about the number of haters I have. And think about the number of people that want to see me dead. And think about the number of people that want to know where I'm going. Why would I even begin to tell you where I'm going? I'm using Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere. Why would I even tell you? I love the new camera. The new camera is amazing. It's my new best friend. I didn't realize I need this camera as much as I need it. It's my new best friend. It's definitely my new best friend. Absolutely. The camera's amazing. He's private. You definitely should let us know, but Ron comes to you. Yeah, I'm good. I got to go record the experience, so. We need to do it out, not be in, so. All right, let me go. I'll call y'all back later when I can. I'll probably check on y'all at lunchtime. I'll be out in these streets. I'll call you back.
And he does that too, the I'll call you back. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all, bye. I'm going to call you back later. I'm going to call you before I go to bed tonight. All that. It's all indoctrination. The other piece that I wanted y'all to hear is now all of a sudden he doesn't have a editor anymore. Because remember, he fired his videographer and editor, Corey. I really think it was the money, honestly, that he was trying to get out of paying Corey because he paid him too much and now the money ain't what it used to be. And he used that as an excuse. I've been in a similar situation, whereas the money was really the issue, but he tried to turn it and act like it was something that Corey did. Well, with Corey having the domestic situation, I believe that Corey, he was going to find a reason to get rid of Corey because the truth is he didn't want to keep paying Corey, period. So Corey is gone. Why did you get rid of Corey when you could have kept him as your editor at least? Because now he has not a videographer or an editor. Whole thing. Poll I'm closing out is Darius Crooks fussing in this video clip? 98% of y'all say yes. 2% of y'all either your finger slipped or you love you some Darius Crooks and nothing he does is wrong. Have at it. Enjoy. Either way. Poll question I'm going to put because I just saw a comment about, again, I'll give you, there's a little democracy over here, except for when I overrule. Do you want to watch more full clips of Crooks IG lies? So basically I'm asking, I saw the comment that, I don't want to watch all this of Darius Crooks, blah, blah, blah. I look at it, for me, it's a case study. So this is where the nerd in me comes out, because I'm like, I'm just fascinated by the psychology of this. So because I'm interested and I study it in that way, I, in my mind, thinking some of y'all would find it interesting. Now I can chop it up a little bit more. That one, I didn't have time to edit, so I would have chopped some of that out. But I wanted y'all to see what happened. So that was the reason why I played it. Also, I know that those videos do not stay up. I have thousands of hours. I know I got at least close to 1,000 hours, if not more than 1,000 hours of these things, where it's like everything from him talking about preparing for, getting banged out, more rants. But you think the mop rant is something? Oh please, that's like this. That's PG rated. No, that's G rated. I got so much. Like, we got so much that, from a studying from a cult perspective, like how this really operates and how he manipulates them. I got so much. So in my mind, I was like, oh, we can do this every once in a while. I'll watch it. But again, the other ones I would have to edit down because it's so, again, they'll be an hour and a half long or something, or more, 2 hours, 3 hours. And it just be bits and pieces here or there. But I just thought it was interesting. That's why I was playing it. But I'm like, if the majority of y'all like, Vale, we can't take it. Give us those 30-second clips of whatever you're trying to prove, and let's move on. I'll do that. But looks like most of y'all, do you want to watch more full clips of Darius Crooks IG Lives? 78% of y'all saying y'all would like to watch more of those clips. Again, we won't sit here for no, 30 minutes, an hour just watching. Like, I'll edit it down. But that's good to know. I just wanted clarity. All right, last segment for this evening is another poll question coming your way. Corey Brim has just gotten on our radar just because of the 3 Queens fiasco. Corey Brims, for those of you who don't know who he is right here. This is Corey Brims right here on the end. On the end, that's Corey Brims. So Corey was a part of the 3 Queens. That's him again on the end. Corey's an interesting fella. Now I really sound, I'm dating myself. Corey's an interesting fella, is what I've learned over time. I found out, and I don't have it here, so we'll have to do that part tomorrow, because I just didn't even realize I forgot to pull it in. I don't know why I put it, really. But Corey is so interesting that I ran into. Corey has a hate group. The I Hate Corey Brim Facebook group. Yeah, I can't show it because it'll show my burner. Corey Brim is so desperate for attention that this man created his own hate group. Now, my first thought was, oh my God, he is really trying to be a mini-me of Darius Crooks. But I did realize that he had created his group back in 2014. Now, there's been iterations of exposing groups for Darius Crooks. I know about 2013, something like that, is when the Lipstick Alley thread was created about him. That was the original, and then everything else kind of spawned off of that. But anyway, Corey created his own hate group. When you see, like, when I first ran into it, I was like, oh, wow, like, people hate him like that. They created a page on him, and I started reading stuff, and then I saw he was really engaging in it, and I was like, this is very odd. So I was like, oh, he likes being trolled, or he likes to troll the trolls or whatever. Then I, after further research, because people was like, how you going to create your own hate group and you just want attention? Like, I'm starting to see comments like that. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me see who's the creator of this page. Sure enough, it's Corey Brim. Created his own hate group. Got his pictures up and everything. That man he's touched. And it was before he met Darius Crooks. So I'm not sure if it was inspired by Darius Crooks. Like I said, even Darius Crooks, the exposed group wasn't even existing back in 2014 on Darius Crooks, just Lipstick Alley. So I don't know where it comes from, but he created his own hate group. So we can look at that next time. Poll question I put out there. Corey Brim has also posted a couple new things since we last spoke about him, about Crooks sexual Corey Brim. And try to see if y'all want me to read it. Reenact it, I should say. Not just read it, but reenact it, meaning in the Corey reenactments. Do y'all want me to do the Corey Brim reenactment tonight? 87% of y'all say yes. 13% of y'all say no, thank you. To the 13% of y'all, the majority rules around here, y'all know how it works. So I don't know if you want to check out around now. You want to mute your TV. I don't know what you want to do, but I'm just letting you know that I'm going to go with what the majority wants. He gives me mixed up vibes. Yeah, it gives me like follower trying too hard vibes. It's very interesting. He talks about himself in third person, like, you know, he rode the short bus. Not them having t-shirts made. Oh, yeah, they had Three Kings t-shirt made. Yeah, they were actually selling them too. He keeps saying he wants a wife. I'm not sure about that. Well, he also said he wanted Darius Crooks to be his husband. So I think he got to make up his mind. Jeremy looks like if this MF don't get his hands from around my neck. Yeah. Like how do these brainstorming sessions go? Jeremy got out just in time. These are fools. Yes. Three Kings, more like Three Stooges, right? Please read it just like he wrote it. Yes, Tanya, that is what we call the reenactment. It is to read it just like Corey Brim writes it, and then we closing out because this is going. Y'all know this takes some energy out of me. Hold on, let me find it. Where is it? Is that it? Where the other one at? Did I mix it up? Hold on. Oh, I was moving too fast. I might have. Hold on. Do I need to pull it back in? Did I delete it by accident? Hold on. Bear with me. We got this one. And now we need that other one. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's there. It just looks funny to me. All right. Hold on. Corey Brim has something to tell you, you ladies, you women folk. Is this the right one? Oh, no, I did this one first. No, I didn't have that. Wait, there's three of them. Hold on. Where's this one at? I didn't have this one over here. Oh, Lord. It's three of them. How did I miss that? What did I do? Something I did. I did something wrong. Okay, can I read? Oh, I can read it from up here. Oh, Lord Jesus. I thought I only had two. Lord Jesus. For those of y'all, what was that? 15% of y'all who don't want it, this is going to be, y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. This is going to be torture for y'all because it's three of them. I need a little more. Oh, Jesus. Corey Brims. I forgot what day this was. He's posting from the airline's terminal at BWI Airport. I don't even know what he's saying here. We're going to see in a second. Reason number 987 of why I will never, ever get married again. Ladies, I don't have time for small chit chat. I building a 8-figure business and 50-year-old women are in my inbox talking about nice smile. Women, let's make some money, travel the world, build wealth, sip cocktails in the different parts of the world, and test out these balconies. There's this narrative that there's no more good men left. Maybe we just tired of the same old. Sorry. What worked on your ex won't work on me. I'm putting in the work to build a better life. Why would I just throw away my... Oh, something got cut off. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. It's been a minute. Hold on. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Do y'all know? Can I get that translated? Anyway, do I have this one? This is a different one, and I don't have it. I don't have it on the screen. I don't have it pulled in for y'all, but trust is here. Whoa. This mostly caps. I hate y'all can't see it. Hold on, I'm gonna do it this way. I'll do a screen share. Hold on, let me enlarge it first. Wait, is that gonna work? Uh-oh. It still got small. Okay, but I'm still screen share, so because some of y'all like to see it. Screen share. I'm sharing my window. It's a little small on y'all side, ain't it? It's gonna be real small. Let me see if I can. Will it let me enlarge it? I don't think it lets me enlarge it that way. Let me try this. Nope, it won't let me enlarge. That's about as large as it get, but at least y'all see what it is. Y'all help me out. I'm a famous. Am I famous and I just don't know it? Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Here, another fake page. I'm about to hit 50,000 followers. Is this what my new life is going to be like? Fighting and reporting fake pages? Make sure y'all are reporting the right page. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Y'all old asses gonna mess around and report me on me. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. This page I'm commenting on is my main page. Don't y'all be over there flirting with Corey from wish.com. Corey. Quote, you've been warned. Caution emoji. 2024. Hashtag, I'm stealing that post though. Hashtag, MF are smoother than fresh jar of Skippy. Who said, I'm just noticing Mistress Mel said that was a drunk post. Right. Right. Oh, Jesus. Can't believe it's 3 of these. All right, last one. Then we out of here. This is woke me out. I'm glad this is at the end of the show. Corey Brim. How is a grown man like this? This man, he about to be 50 years. Did he say he is 50 or he about to be 50? What is happening, y'all? He's somebody's daddy. He was somebody's husband. Po later. Or man. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what's going on. I think this is from yesterday or today or something. Says Corey Brim is at, and this is what he wrote. I can't talk to you anymore. It's not that I'm mad at you. It's just that when I talk to you, I realize how much I love you. And when I realize how much I love you, I realize I can't have you. And that makes me love you even more. Huh? So for the location, that's what he typed. I don't know what's happening here. Here's the caption or the post. At this point, I'm probably never going to find a wife. Sad face emoji. I find it difficult to find someone that has the flexibility to just travel at a moment's notice, not clock in, pour into each other, try new experiences. Let me lead, pay all the bills in the house, strengthen me when the world beats me up, get bend over these balconies all over the world. Nah, all this bitch wants to do is go to brunch, smoke hookahs, eat lemon pepper wings. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dictate to me why chromosomes is the problem. Listen to their bitter friend and take advice from them. Now watch how someone takes this as a personal attack and come for me. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Corey, God, are you sure you ain't got one more in the back for me? 2024. Why he still chooses to put the year, it's beyond me. Corey, the social media platforms actually put the date and the year for all the posts. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. So that was Corey's post. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just showing y'all. We just sitting here archiving and doing commentary on what's happening in Crooklyn, Scam Yonsei's world as the scam turns. Y'all had some good ones the other night. I'm gonna have to write them down. Some good soap opera names for this. That's all we doing. We covered it. I really don't have any commentary or analysis on Corey because I'm still processing it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what he is. I ain't figured that out yet completely. He sure ain't gonna find no wife who he thinks want to listen to him talk like this, right? And allegedly he's always drunk. Oh, I had the other picture because and actually, I don't know how well y'all can see this, but he looks toe up in this picture. Look like he tipsy already. How well could y'all? Oh, that's the wrong image. Hold on. Where is it? These so small, I can't see. Here it is. Oh, let me move my comment. Look how he looked toe up in that. And then the other piece, because it is a video situation, like a reel or whatever. He's showing the bottles. It looked like it was 2 or 3 liquid bottles and a red Solo cup that he had. Oh, poor Corey. But that's all that I have today for our Darius Crooks coverage. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll probably do more of a retrospective. Well, we'll see what happens. You know her. She got some time to create some more drama. So we'll see what drama she creates as she prepares her place in her future home of hell. And we will, and this is courtesy of We Can All Do Better. I love this clip. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, and so thank you to my moderators on the front end. I think I saw Precious. I see Donna here. I know I saw Alice Blesschild of God and Marlena B. And anyone else that I maybe miss. Oh, and Marianne Coker, I see. And anyone else that I may be missing. Thank you so much for helping out and keeping our space safe and entertaining. And so with that, I'm going to send y'all out with I'll send y'all out with one of our meme commercials. And with that, I will see y'all tomorrow. I think I'll be doing the lunchtime live as well. So you may see me tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. Central, 1:15 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. So with that, y'all take care and be blessed. Peace.
He's bigger than the group. Yo. Whatever happened to this damn group? Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do. Check it out. Look, remember? Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would.
You got knocked the fuck out, man! Give me my goddamn money. The payback's a motherfucker, ain't it? Nigga.
When I see food, when I see food. Damn, nigga, did you order that shit yet, man? Fuck, I'm hungry as a bitch. When I see food, when I see food.
Oh, come on! On your range!
Would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Ah, youngster.
Yeah, get your ass up out of here.
Mom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Call for your mama. I stayed off your ass out of respect for that woman. But if it wasn't for your mama, I would have broke your little ass down a long time ago. Jody? Little Jody? You know I see that look in your eyes.
You gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby. Cry for me. Come on. Cry.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
This my baby. And ain't nobody finna touch her.